Welcome everyone to Auto Club Speedway night for race 24. Dalton Johnson and Michael Brown are your front row starters for tonight. And we'll wait on the race command and we'll do our little points rundown right after.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, engines are fired up. We are ready to race. So how do the points look after Meadowlands Speedway? Nathan Norman is still the points leader by 21 points, so his points lead grew. Well, that's because Blaze Ibatar has now moved up to second place. Michael Brown has dropped a spot. He is third. He's 25 points back. Dalton Johnson, starting in first, or starting on the pole, still remains in fourth, 29 points behind. Dylan Cunningham, with his second win of the season, jumps up 4 spots and goes up to fifth. He's 30 points back. Ibrahim and Zachary Taylor both lost a spot. David Davison remains in 8th place. Johnny Cox drops down 2. He is 9th. And JP has moved up into the top 10 once again, gaining 2 positions. So now he's the only driver without a win. Who is top 10? As Keith Stevens dropped or stayed in 11th. Wes McCoy 12. Tim Randolph dropped 3, 13th. Okay, biggest mover was Malik Nevins, gained 10 positions and moved up to 25th. And Kenny Johnson, Brad Chesson Jr., both of them lost 8 positions, 33rd and 34th for those two at the moment. But yeah, they're pretty deep in the pack, so probably won't pay too much attention to them anyways. So we're getting ready to go green, pace cars off. Here we go. Green flag is waving. We're underway here at Auto Club night. Haven't raced here under the lights in a while. Three wide back there for third. Riley Sampson making an aggressive move on the start, but Calvin in the 40 on the outside line will maintain third. He'll get 1 spot at least, and here goes Calvin to the inside for a second. Blazy Bitar there in the 5, and there's Michael Brown, 2nd and 3rd on the points. After Nathan Norman spun out, or got spun. Oh, hold on. Oops, I think I have a stream on. Oop, that was a mistake. I thought I had it muted. Yeah, I was watching the stream. But anyways, there's Michael Brown in the 11. Had a poor finish at Meadowlands Speedway. Dropped him to 3rd. The 11's going to need a good run tonight, no doubt. Can't afford another crash. Running in 3rd at the moment. 4 wide back there. Tim Randolph in the 56. Yeah, we thought Tim Randolph was going to be a strong contender, but that was pretty early in the season, though. Could still get a top 10 finish. 1 win, all the way back at Martinsville. Running good tonight, though. And how about Dylan Ibrahim? He led the points for quite some time, and then that all just fell apart, getting involved in a lot of wrecks. But still, he's 6th. Still have a chance. Still got a chance for a good finish at least. And there's our points there, right behind the 20, Nathan Norman. Best average finish. And when he got that Talladega win, jumped up to the points lead, and that's what he needed. A lot of slipping and sliding through 1 and 2, but they hang on to it. A little bit slower under the lights, I think. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of broke up the pack a little bit. A few drivers were able to save it from wrecking. There's David Davison in the 12. 8th in the points, and whoa, Ibrahim slid up right in front, had to back out. Close call right there between those two. With the 5 car all the way down low, making it 4 wide. Was trying to make it 4 wide. Of the 40 and the 99, getting a little bit of aggressive there. Dalton Johnson is enjoying this lead. Can he get a third win? Wes McCoy in the 3 car in the second right now. Wes McCoy is 12th in the point standings. Probably doesn't have a chance, so he kind of does. But he probably needs to win the next 3 races to have a realistic shot. Closing on the leaders, Michael Brown. Right there on the back end of the 4 car. See where he makes his move. He's going to go low into turn 3. Alexander Rowe there in 4th place. Looking to make the same pass on the 3 car. Well, Rowe's able to get by. But the 11's still there. 3 wide. Possibly Dalton Johnson has the edge. Still got the lead. Not going to slide up. Oh, got 2 separate packs here. See from the spectator cam. Here's the 2 and the 1. They're really far back. They've lost touch with the pack. Oh, someone must have spun or skid, but no caution. Must have saved it. But of course we don't know who. That's probably why they're separated like that. Look at the 43 all the way to the top. Oh, the 8 car, Johnny Cox. Gotta watch that outside line. They got a lot of speed, a lot of momentum coming from the top lane. And there's the tire marks there, skid marks. 11 still got second. 3 cars still got third, or back to third, I should say. The road drops back to 4th. Dalton Johnson going to block both lanes at once. Here comes a 3. The 11's still outside, a little bit of a gap. Don't think he's going to try to make a pass there. Here comes Al Lagasse though. He's up in the top 5. 3 car getting close. Trying to get close to that 4. Trying to slow him down a bit. That's not going to work. The 11 power drives and pushes the 4 away. Still guys got to play smart. Lagasse's up to 3rd place right now. And he's going to go to the bottom. He's got some room to make a pass. He tries to make a pass. And here he goes, going for the race lead. Big send down through 1 and 2. And he'll still side by side. Down the back straightaway. 4 has a slight run. Rowe's going to go to the inside. He clears the 62. So he gets him before during turn 3. Brown's got the top line. The 4 car going to slide up a little early. He sees the 11. Alexander Rowe going to make it 3 wide again if he can. Got no drafting help. That won't last. Keith Stevens in the 99's in the mix with the leaders. And watch that top line. I can't believe they haven't crashed yet. Came close. Running in this big pack too. A lot of pushing and shoving, a lot of aggressive moves are being made. I think a few guys have caught back up with the leaders, possibly. Might have been the 1 and the 2. Yeah, the 2 cars got damaged to the right side, so he must have been the one who almost wrecked. 1 car might have been behind him. But we don't know that yet. But we're confident the 2 car was the one who got into the wall. Four cars doing a real good job hanging on to this lead. 3 wide for second. Brown's got the top lane, but not close enough to make a pass. '43 is going to go 4 wide. Or tries to go 4 wide. Woo! Yeah, you just can't hang on onto the bottom line. You got to use the outside line. Well, mostly a multi-groove track, you could say. Bottom line is not strong here at Auto Club. I'm going to try to make another pass for the lead. Here goes Stevens. He's going to fully commit. The 11 still going to stay for now. This big pack of cars. Ooh. And oh, there they go. There goes the 8. I see the 20's in it. Big hit there. Tim Randolph's collected, and there's the first caution of the night. Dalton Johnson has the lead easily. Sort of. They've been trying to get that lead, but they just can't get up to the top. Get that preferred line. Alright, coming to the caution flag. Dalton Johnson in the 4 will take the yellow flag. First caution of the night. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, that took him a while to crash. Here comes the 8 car. He was on the bottom. He slid up into the 20. They got together. This Tim Randolph takes one hard shot almost on top of the wall. Orban didn't pick up that much damage, but it'll be enough to hold him back. All three are able to drive away from the crash, but Tim Randolph is definitely done for the night, as well as Johnny Cox in the 8. Just a huge hit there for both drivers. The 8 car also caught some air as well. Let's go on board with the 8 of Johnny Cox. Just from, yeah, he was all the way down to the white line. You know, you just can't hang on. Not enough grip. It's a relatively flat racetrack here at Auto Club. And yeah, wow. Massive hit there. So our first caution of the night, 3 cars taken out. We'll take you back to the restart. Definitely this is going to hurt the 20 car big time. Alright, getting ready to go green. So Tim Randolph, Johnny Cox out of the race. Pretty clear from there. So we're going to take another big hit in the points for now. We don't know what's going to happen during the race. Could be a big one. And he gets up all the points, so who knows. Still on the track, so anything's still possible. Dalton Johnson in the 4 is our race leader. Unlikely contender? No, I wouldn't say so. He got the win early at Atlanta. And then he got another win at Indianapolis. And I think that second win has helped that forward. And he's had a couple of good runs as well. 8 top 10s. He's tied with the most. 8 is the most. It's actually tied between quite a few drivers. As the green flag is out, Michael Brown in the 11 gets the better restart. He takes the lead. And he gets that 1 bonus point, which will of course help. Side by side into turns 1 and 2. They're almost 5 wide all the way at the back. Almost 5 wide. And Michael Brown has that preferred outside line. He's going to take the lead and he's going to clear the 4. But here comes Legacy now. Brown opened up the top. He went down low. But that might cost him. 99 and 23 making a move. 11 still leads. But here comes Legacy in the 62. He's going to take it. Possibly. Still there. Not clear yet. 11 car hanging strong for at the moment. Still side by side. The 43 giving Legacy a great push. 4 is doing the same on the low line. Alright, coming to the stripe. Johnson dips low. The 43 is going to go with the 11 now. 3 wide here. Johnson trying to take that lead back. Legacy around the top. He's got the lead now. And he cleared them both. And that was the halfway point too. That was some good racing. Now Legacy is out in front. Here comes the 11 with the momentum. Won't get that lap. Still 4 wide and behind. 11 trying to push through. He might actually do it. Michael Brown back to the top spot and clears as he could have pinched a 62. Almost pinches him. He shuts the door aggressively. Legacy's not going to have it. The 43 going to make it 3 wide for the race lead. Whoa. Got real close that time. At the line. Brown takes another lap. And they're gonna get that big one soon, I would say. Side by side. There goes Alexander Earl. He's back in the top 5. And the 4 car with one hell of a push around the top. He's gonna try to go take the race lead away. To the low side he goes. Two by two, neck and neck. Who's gonna lead this lap? I think the 4 car did. That was close. And he did. They're all fighting hard. Here comes the 62 again, that low side. Yep, you can see the disadvantage. Going all the way to the bottom. Rosero on the 43 on the top side. There's a 5 car. He's trying to work his way back up to the front. And he sees the 2 contenders leading laps. He's got to do the same. With the 20 car currently out of the picture. There's Cunningham in the 10. We see a couple spots back. Looking for another good run tonight. Where is the 20? There's the 20 right now. Very slow in 40th. Dalton Johnson in the 4 car. He's got the top line this time. The 11's going to try to block. He does. 4 going to switch lanes. Side by side. 4 car hanging onto the low side this time. But can he do it in 3 and 4? It's going to be tough. Unless he could slip up, hit the 11 car maybe. Push him up. I'm not going to get there. Still on the low side. Not going to slide up. Not clear actually. It's amazing we haven't had the big one yet. But early on, still a huge pack of cars. 5 car moving up to 3rd, or trying to at least. He claws his way through the pack. Dalton Johnson in the 4 once again, trying to take the lead away. Trying to get that lead back. A 3rd win. He is looking for, Michael Brown looking for his 4th win. 5 is the record. Even when we had a 68 race season in the convertibles a while back. Only the driver with 5 wins was able to do it. Or the driver was only able to win 5 races. And that's long of a season. And look at his scatter back here. But that driver did not even, or didn't win the championship that season. Driver with only 1 win. Imagine winning 1 race in the 68 race season. Look at them pushing and shoving 5 wide through 3 and 4. Almost 6 wide it looks like. Might be over exaggerating right there. But yeah. That convertible series driver with only 1 win won the championship. Kinda crazy. We should do that again. 68 race season. 10 to go next time by. Keep an eye on this mid-pack, because it looks like they're about to crash. They almost did the last time around. It looks like they're not done. Brown still's got the lead. Hard to pass for the race lead, it looks like. 3 different leaders so far, 11-4 and a 62. Maybe we should add some grip on the low line. Johnson gonna try again on the bottom. 5 cars in third or fourth at the moment. Not too far back by these two. Rosero in the 43. Got Brad Justin Jr. up as well. Ryan Butcher in the 01. Wyatt Qual in the 17. Got quite a few winners up here. At the line, gonna be close. Ooh, that was really close. 1/1000th of a second, Michael Brown. Here's a look at the 43. Here's the 10 of Cunningham. Really sliding up from the bottom line. Right in front of Wyatt Qual. 3 for the lead once again. 5 car gonna try to help that 4 through the middle. 43's got no help. Yeah, they're asking for a wreck right here. Could we get another photo finish? I hope so. Johnson just being very aggressive. He's got the lead again. Can he clear? I think he can, yes. Dalton Johnson back to the front. Clears Michael Brown off turn 2. Big pass right there by the 4 car. How can he hold on to it? You know, he only lost the lead because of the restart. Just hoping he doesn't get another caution because he'll have to restart on the inside line. Cunningham move again, washing up the track. Alright, pack has calmed down just a little bit. No, these two are not. Here comes Ibrahim in a 60. He still has some skin in the game. So he's got to be aggressive and make some passes. There he goes. He's going to try to make get another spot. Five car looking for second. Could he sneak his way and win this race? Goes Ryan Butcher. That's another winner. Could he get a second win? A non-contender. Might be able to steal the show tonight. Brad Justin Jr. in 5th place. Ibrahim still in 6th. How they have not wrecked more. Only 1 crash. Like the way these guys have been racing. They're wrecking the hell out of each other. 5 laps remaining, 5 laps to go. The way they just spread out through the tri-oval. It's crazy. Oh, there they go. 12 car David Davison's upside down. Ibrahim and Rosero and Dylan Cunningham is involved. And Davison on his roof on top of the 10. Oh, that's not what the 4 wants to see. I think we're going to go into overtime. Yeah, we're going into overtime. We don't have enough laps for a regular restart. And he's got the yellow. Michael Brown beats the 5, so he'll have the outside line. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Oh, Ibrahim, he needed a good run. He needed a good run tonight. He was doing so well. He got into the 43 a bit. Got both cars upset and going up high. And that's what caused the wreck. And David Davis and Dylan Cunningham. Another 2 pairs of drivers who are also in the top 10 in the point standings. get collected. Man, what a hit. And Davison going up and over. So I think it's safe to say these two guys are out completely from contention. Might be. Oh, oops, just trying to get back on a 60 of Ibrahim. Let's see if he was on the bottom. 43 came down low. There's that contact that got him up high. It's just enough. He didn't hit the wall that hard, but losing all those positions, yeah. He is pretty much out. There's the 12 car again. Just got squeezed into the wall. And it tipped right over. Yeah, he just boxed in on the outside line. So that's the one of the reasons, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. 10 car pretty much acting like a wedge there. Looks like he was going to go for one hell of a barrel roll if Cunningham wasn't there to help stop him from flipping over some more. But our second caution of the night brings us to overtime. We'll take you to the restart. So lights are just off, getting ready to go green. 38 cars now left. Rosero now 1 lap down. That's a tough break for the 43 car as well. Ran really well tonight. Fighting for the lead in the top 5. Well, it looks like she's going to finish 38th. At least. Maybe, unless we get another crash. Another restart. So Dalton Johnson in the 4. I believe he's led the most laps. I think. Finally got the pass on the 11, and then the crash between the 4-car crash, bringing out another yellow, forcing us to overtime. Alright, here we go for the restart. Lining up double file here. So unlimited attempts here at Auto Club. Kind of crazy how we have an overtime finish here. It's so far one of the cleanest races we've had. Pace cars off, getting ready to go green. Green flag is out, back underway. 5 cars gonna make the move, 3 wide. Ryan Butcher, you're gonna try to squeeze through the middle. Brown with a poor restart. 5 car from the bottom slides up a little bit. Dalton Johnson's got the run. He's got the preferred line and he's clear. That worked out pretty well for him. Blaze Buns back in line. They're 3 wide for 3rd. Here comes Michael Brown, closing the gap. Right on his back bumper. Light still green, right? Yes, 1 more lap to go. Blaze to the low side. Ryan Butcher's there. Brown. Dalton Johnson gonna block that 5. Oh, he opens the top lane though. That might not be a good move. Brown is there. Side by side once again. Oh, that's a costly mistake. Why qual in 5th? Does Brown have the momentum? He's got the top lane. I think he's got it. He's going to clear him. Michael Brown with the last lap pass. It's going to be win number 4 for the 11. Michael Brown wins at Auto Club Speedway. And a big mistake. That was a blunder right there by the 4. He shouldn't have blocked that low line. Should have not blocked that low line. He gave Michael Brown the opening. And he had the run. He had the perfect restart too. You know, he was on the inside. He didn't fare much on the first restart, but he got it on the second restart. It was just that move he made. It just gave Michael Brown his 4th win of the season. What a season for this 11 team. Definitely championship worthy. We'll take a look at the full race results. So take a look here. Michael Brown with the win. With that move on the last lap. Well, 4 kind of gave it to him. Yeah. And Blaze Vitar getting 3rd. Good run. Didn't get the lead a lap. But he was able to climb back his way back up. He fell back a bit. A couple spots, but worked his way up. So still a pretty good points day. They all gained on the 20 after crashing out the 20 car. Ryan Butcher 4th, Wyatt Quall 5th, and Jaron Calvin 6th, Raymond Fisher 7th, Matt Gomes 8th, Brad Chesson Jr. 9th, and Keith Stevens 10th. 38 cars finished the race, 37 of them finished on the lead lap. Only 2 cautions, but 2 pretty big wrecks for those guys involved. So yeah, so pretty good race. They kept tightly packed. Not too many leaders though, only 3 different leaders. Al Lagasse was the other, and he actually finished 11th. But it was mostly Michael Brown and Dalton Johnson leading the race. It's going to be one of those two going to win. And Brown was able to prevail and getting his 4th win, his 6th top 5, and his 6th top 10. So also that too. All right. Anyways, let's take you to victory lane.